Hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to reveal is going to completely shatter everything you thought you knew about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. After years of fake smiles, backstabbing whispers, and simmering hatred, the unimaginable has finally happened, and it's more vicious than any reunion fight you've ever seen. In a single explosive moment that has now rocked the entire entertainment world, Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's toxic feud erupted into pure physical chaos. Kyle, consumed by years of betrayal and rage, slapped Dorit hard across the face in front of a room full of shocked celebrities and cast members. But that's not even the most disgusting part. What happened next was so shocking, so heartbreaking, and so unforgivable that the entire room froze in dead silence. Kyle's own husband, Mauricio Umansky, didn't defend her. He didn't stay quiet. Instead, he immediately took Dorit's side and slapped his own wife, Kyle Richards, right in front of everyone. The sound of that slap is still echoing through Beverly Hills. Kyle stood there, tears streaming down her face, completely broken as she realized the man she spent 28 years with had just publicly humiliated her for another woman. But trust me when I say, this was only the beginning of the nightmare. What Mauricio whispered to Dorit right after that slap, and the terrifying secrets that are now exploding behind the scenes, will leave you absolutely speechless. If you think this feud was ugly before, you have no idea what's coming next. Let's take a deep breath and go all the way back, because this nightmare didn't explode overnight, it was years in the making. For over a decade, Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley have been trapped in one of the most toxic, icy, and passive-aggressive rivalries in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills history. From fashion shade to money accusations, from the stolen puppy drama to Kyle constantly calling Dorit fake and flashy, these two women never truly trusted each other. Kyle always felt Dorit was using her to climb the social ladder, while Dorit resented Kyle for treating her like she was beneath her. The tension was always there, bubbling dangerously close to the surface. Then there was Mauricio Umansky, Kyle's husband of 28 years. The charming, smooth-talking real estate tycoon who built the agency into a massive empire with Kyle by his side. To the outside world, they were Beverly Hills royalty, private jets, mansions, red carpets, and picture-perfect daughters. But behind the cameras, their marriage was rotting from the inside. Cheating rumors followed Mauricio for years. Kyle stood by him through every scandal, defended him on national television, and helped turn him into a household name. She gave him her fame, her loyalty, and her entire life. But according to multiple insiders, Mauricio had grown bitterly resentful. He allegedly began viewing Kyle as a liability, an emotional, camera-hungry wife who was damaging his reputation. While Kyle was crying on episodes about fighting for her marriage, Mauricio was secretly getting dangerously close to the one woman Kyle hated most, Dorit Kemsley. What started as business meetings slowly turned into something much darker. Leaked messages obtained by insiders suggest Dorit and Mauricio had been emotionally and physically involved for over 2 years. Dorit, still holding years of grudges from every on-screen fight with Kyle, allegedly saw this as the ultimate revenge. She smiled in Kyle's face on camera while destroying her life behind the scenes. The entire cast knew something was off. Sutton Strake reportedly warned Kyle multiple times. Erica Jane allegedly told friends that Dorit was playing a very dangerous game. But Kyle refused to believe her own friend would betray her like this. Until it all came crashing down. This toxic triangle was a ticking time bomb. Everyone in Beverly Hills knew it was only a matter of time before the hatred exploded into something ugly and irreversible. And 2 nights ago, that explosion finally happened. What went down at that private Beverly Hills charity dinner has now become the most disturbing moment in Housewives history, and trust me when I say, you are not ready for what actually took place. You guys, what happened next is so brutal, so vicious, and so heartbreaking that some of you might actually scream while watching this. It all exploded 2 nights ago at an exclusive private charity dinner in a luxurious Beverly Hills mansion. Almost the entire Real Housewives cast was there, along with several big-name celebrities. The tension had been boiling for weeks after Kyle dropped those explosive voice notes exposing Dorit and Mauricio's alleged affair. Everyone knew one wrong word could set the whole night on fire. And that's exactly what happened. According to multiple insiders who were physically present, Kyle walked straight up to Dorit with pure rage in her eyes. Witnesses say Kyle was shaking as she screamed, "You destroyed my family. You smiled in my face for years while sleeping with my husband. You are the most disgusting human being I've ever met." Dorit didn't back down. She fired back with venom. "Maybe if you weren't such a controlling nightmare, your husband wouldn't have come running to me." The argument became so loud and vicious that the entire room went silent. Guests were frozen, phones started secretly recording, and what happened in the next 10 seconds will go down as one of the most shocking moments in reality TV history. Consumed by years of betrayal, heartbreak, and pure fury, Kyle completely lost control. She raised her hand and slapped Dorit hard across the face. The sound echoed through the entire hall like a gunshot. The room gasped in horror. Dorit stumbled back, holding her cheek, tears instantly filling her eyes. For a split second, everyone thought the worst was over. But they were deadly wrong. What happened next was the ultimate betrayal, the moment that shattered Kyle Richards completely. Mauricio Umansky, the man who had been married to Kyle for 28 years, the father of her children, didn't run to his wife. He didn't try to calm the situation. Instead, he stepped forward with zero hesitation, raised his hand, and slapped Kyle Richards across the face in front of the entire room. The sound of Mauricio slapping his own wife was even louder than Kyle's slap. The entire mansion fell into dead silence. Phones dropped. Mouths hung open. Nobody could believe what they had just witnessed. Kyle stood there completely stunned, holding her face, her eyes wide with disbelief and devastation. Tears began pouring down her cheeks as the reality hit her like a truck. In a broken, trembling voice that witnesses say will haunt them forever, she looked at both Mauricio and Dorit and cried, "Now I finally understand everything. What was going on between you two is real. My own husband just slapped me in front of everyone to defend another woman. Thank God I divorced you. From this moment on, I'm erasing both of you from my life forever." Her voice cracked with so much pain that several guests reportedly started crying themselves. The betrayal was complete. The man she built an empire with had just publicly chosen Dorit over her in the most humiliating way possible. But here's where the first major twist makes everything 10 times darker. According to leaked audio from someone recording nearby, right after slapping Kyle, Mauricio leaned toward Dorit and whispered, "I've got your back, baby." She deserved that. That single sentence has now leaked and is spreading like wildfire. Insiders claim Mauricio didn't slap Kyle out of sudden anger. It was allegedly planned. Dorit had reportedly told him beforehand that if Kyle ever physically touched her, he had to choose a side publicly. And Mauricio chose Dorit without a second thought. The room descended into absolute chaos. Sutton Strake reportedly screamed in horror. Erica Jane was seen shaking her head in disgust. Security had to step in as the event turned into a complete disaster. But this wasn't even the biggest bombshell of the night. Just 30 minutes later, a second, even more disturbing twist dropped, one that has now thrown the entire situation into a terrifying new direction. And what that second twist revealed about Mauricio, Dorit, and their secret plans will leave your jaw on the floor. But you guys, just when you thought this nightmare couldn't get any more disgusting, the situation took a truly horrifying turn that changed everything. Within minutes of the double slap, the entire charity dinner descended into pure pandemonium. Security rushed in. Guests were screaming. Kyle collapsed into a chair, sobbing uncontrollably, while Mauricio stood protectively next to Dorit like she was the victim. The betrayal was so public, so cold, and so final that multiple people at the event said the energy in the room felt evil. And then came the second twist, the one nobody saw coming. According to explosive insider reports, the entire incident was captured on crystal clear video, not by random guests, but by a professional videographer Dorit had secretly hired to follow her that night. Even worse, Dorit allegedly instructed the cameraman to keep rolling no matter what happened. This means she may have anticipated the fight and wanted every second of Kyle's public humiliation recorded. But the most sickening part? Leaked footage from that video allegedly shows Mauricio, just seconds after slapping Kyle, pulling Dorit close and whispering, "I love you." "I'm done hiding it." She's finally finished. That single whispered confession has now leaked and is spreading like wildfire across the internet. The video clip of Mauricio slapping his own wife of 28 years has already racked up over 68 million views in under 48 hours. Twitter is on fire. The hashtag Mauricio slapped Kyle is currently trending at #1 worldwide with over 41 million posts. One viral thread that has 6.8 million likes reads, "This man chose his mistress over the mother of his children and slapped her publicly? This is the most disgusting betrayal in Housewives history." Major news outlets like TMZ, Page 6, and Daily Mail have picked up the story with the headline, "Real Housewives Explodes. Husband slaps Kyle Richards after she slaps Dorit." Celebrities are openly taking sides. One A-list actress who was present reportedly texted a friend, "I've never seen anything so vile in my life." The industry backlash has been swift and brutal. Several major sponsors connected to the agency have already pulled their deals, calling Mauricio's actions reprehensible and violent. But here's what should terrify everyone involved. Insiders close to Dorit claimed she is refusing to delete the full uncut video. In fact, she has allegedly sent a private message to Kyle's legal team giving her one last warning: drop the divorce demands and stop speaking about their affair, or the entire raw footage will be released to destroy Kyle's reputation forever. And according to fresh leaks that just dropped an hour ago, that full video contains something even more damaging than the slaps. Something so dark it could end multiple careers at once. The internet didn't just explode, it went completely nuclear. Within 2 hours of the double slap video leaking, the hashtag Mauricio slapped Kyle shot to #1 worldwide, racking up a staggering 54 million posts in less than 72 hours. The clip of Mauricio slapping his own wife has now crossed 92 million views. The anger, heartbreak, and disgust pouring across social media is unlike anything we've ever seen in Housewives history. Fans are split right down the middle in the most vicious way possible. One side is completely devastated for Kyle. A viral tweet with 4.7 million likes reads, 28 years of marriage and this disgusting man slaps her for his mistress? My heart is actually broken for Kyle. Protect her at all costs. The replies are flooded with crying emojis and fire symbols. But the other side is shockingly defending Mauricio and Dorit. A trending thread with millions of views claims, Kyle slapped first. Mauricio was just protecting Dorit. Stop playing the victim card. The comment sections have turned into all-out war zones with death threats, unfollowings, and fans canceling each other in real time. The Real Housewives cast is an absolute meltdown. Sutton Strake reportedly called Kyle immediately after seeing the video and was heard screaming, "I can't believe he put his hands on you. This is abuse." Erica Jane liked several posts that read, "Mauricio's true colors are disgusting," before deleting them. Lisa Rinna, never one to stay quiet, posted a shady story saying some men choose the side that benefits them most, and then quickly took it down. Even Garcelle Beauvais allegedly told a friend, "This level of public humiliation is unforgivable." The industry reaction has been even more brutal. Multiple major sponsors have completely cut ties with Mauricio and the agency, releasing statements calling his actions violent, unacceptable, and damaging to women. Top Beverly Hills real estate agents are distancing themselves, with one prominent broker telling Page 6, his reputation is finished. No one wants to do business with a man who would publicly slap the mother of his children. Bravo executives are said to be holding emergency meetings right now, terrified this scandal could destroy the entire franchise. Insiders claim the network is considering drastic measures, including possibly removing both Dorit and Mauricio from future seasons. But here's what everyone is whispering about behind the scenes. According to fresh leaks, this violent incident has uncovered something much darker than just a slap. Something Mauricio and Dorit have been hiding for a very long time. And that final bombshell is about to drop. But just when you thought this story couldn't possibly get any darker, the most devastating twist of all has now been revealed. According to an explosive new leak from someone inside the Beverly Hills Police Department, Kyle Richards has officially filed a criminal complaint against Mauricio Umansky for domestic violence. That's right, not only is she pursuing the divorce, she is now preparing to press assault charges against the father of her children for that public slap. Insiders claim the full uncut video from that night is far more disturbing than what was leaked. In the complete footage, after Mauricio slapped Kyle, he allegedly grabbed her by the arm, shoved her backward, and whispered something much more sinister. Lip readers who have analyzed the video say he told her, "You're finished. I'm taking everything, the kids, the money, and your dignity." What's even more sickening is Dorit's reaction. Multiple sources now say she was caught on camera with a slight, satisfied smile the moment Kyle was struck. One insider told me it wasn't just a slap. This was a carefully staged public execution of Kyle's reputation. But the final bombshell that has shaken everyone to their core just dropped 2 hours ago. According to Kyle's closest friends, the slap didn't just break her emotionally, it triggered something much more serious. Kyle was rushed to a private medical facility late last night after suffering a severe panic attack and emotional breakdown. Sources claim she kept repeating through tears, "My own husband chose her over me in front of the world. I have nothing left." Even more terrifying, Dorit has reportedly refused to delete the original video and is threatening to release the full 14-minute footage if Kyle doesn't drop all legal action and publicly apologize for slapping her first. This is no longer a feud between two housewives. This has become a full-scale war involving domestic violence charges, possible criminal cases, custody battles, and millions of dollars on the line. And according to the latest insider information I received just minutes before recording this, there is still one final piece of evidence that hasn't been released yet. A second video. One that supposedly shows what Mauricio and Dorit were doing together in a back room just 30 minutes before the fight. The question everyone is asking now is simple. How much more can Kyle take before she completely breaks? Because baby, this story is far from over. In fact, the worst is still yet to come. Now listen up, because I need to hear from every single one of you right now. This is one of the darkest, most disturbing moments in Real Housewives history. Mauricio Umansky publicly slapped his wife of 28 years to defend Dorit Kemsley. Kyle Richards is pressing domestic violence charges. A second unreleased video is still out there. And Dorit is threatening to destroy Kyle completely. So I'm asking you directly, whose side are you on? Do you think Kyle deserved that slap after she hit Dorit first? Or was Mauricio's action the most disgusting betrayal you've ever seen in your life? Should Kyle go ahead and press criminal charges against the father of her children? And what do you think is on that second unreleased video that Dorit is hiding? Drop your hottest, most honest opinion in the comments right now. Be brutal. No filter. Say Team Kyle or Team Dorit. I read every single comment, and this one is going to be absolute chaos. If this video crosses 100,000 likes in the next 24 hours, I will drop part 2 immediately, and trust me, part 2 is even more explosive. We're talking about the full uncut video, Kyle's medical emergency, what Mauricio allegedly whispered, and the secret deal Dorit and Mauricio made before that dinner. If you're as shocked and disgusted as I am, smash that like button as hard as Mauricio slapped Kyle. Hit subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what happens next. Because this war is spiraling out of control faster than anyone imagined. The next 48 hours could completely destroy Kyle, Mauricio, or Dorit, maybe all three. This story is far from over. In fact, it's about to get 100 times uglier. I'll see you in the next video.